Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Sacramento State Hornets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he
might have a chance. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Collins.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. On the run, it's Curtis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He's got him in the flat. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dances away. Pucks it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. There's a crease. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
They'll run the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looks as if the defense was a eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Curtis. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires on the move. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keep. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding an escape route. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And some room to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go right back to him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to move the chains. Maybe a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Could be an alley. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're going to run it to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by this defense. 1st down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Spits it out to the back. Grabs it in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a tight end down the gut. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Ole Miss with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one. and win a fireworks-filled football game. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's some room. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Myers. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Brown wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Connection to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground. And now
it's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback running on the draw. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Gonna run it. It's Curtis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He leaves it with his back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Running inside. It's Curtis. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's raining. Oh, he got loose. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The sure hands, it's Collins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making it.
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Second, they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? The run inside. It's raining. Finding some room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Takes the handoff. It's raining. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here comes the punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Nestles it in at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pick.
But, and he's got just plowing ahead. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's Scott. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes the grab and room to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. So just a lack of discipline, and on fourth down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Williams.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Gets it out quickly. Shakes a man, and he might take off. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete left side, Coleman. Still running at the 40. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Got it behind the line. It's Burrell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The running back has it. Here's a little room there. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me. Let me finish this thing and win this game for us. And that's exactly what happened.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder.